hope alive. Keep hope alive. All right. Hold on to your star. That moon had me sleeping like a newborn baby last night. But also, when I woke up this morning, a lot of old energy um, came up for review in my mental spaces. And I had to choose whether or not I was going to allow it to hijack my day. And it was like old unresolved or old unresolved issues with people from the past, you know. So I just had the gray rocket and say Honoponopono. It's a Hawaiian prayer. So yeah. Because if you go down, you know, energy flows. What is it? What is it, y'all? Energy flows where something goes. Anyway, watch your thoughts. Make sure you watch your thoughts. All right? We don't want nothing hijacking our manifestation energy. All right? The old guard want to hold on. The old you who believed what you used to believe, things that you used to put faith in, it wants to hold on. So there's an old version of yourself on a different timeline, dealing with different people. You know, not only do they not want to let you go, you don't want to let yourself go. So keep hope alive. And what I mean by that is keep pushing forward. Hope is for the things to come. You can't have hope for something that has already happened. All right. You already know what that is going. You know what's that about. You know. So keep hope alive. Keep your vision. Keep moving forward. All right. All right. So I didn't make my tea strong enough. I kind of like my tea strong. I usually put 2 bags in. But, oh well. Good morning. Good morning. I know yesterday's reading was explosive. With all that fire energy coming in and the moon hit and it kind of, you know, moon is water energy, so it kind of balanced it out. So like I say, I slept like a little baby yesterday. So yeah, I don't know if I'm rested because I was dreaming a lot, but because I told you, when you're using your mental, that take a lot of energy. So make sure you replenish yourself. All right. Listen to some restorative meditations or something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get in. I'm just rambling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes and shares. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So without further ado, I'm going to get in the bowl, cover your ears. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Spirit, is there anything in this bowl you want to share with us today? Okay, we got a frog. We got a bear. And a pearl. Anything else? And solar plexus chakra. Are we done? Okay. All right. We got a frog, bear. I always say this is Ouroboros, but we'll see. Solar plexus chakra, love, and a baseball cap. Now I'm gonna put you on hold so I can do write some notes so you all don't have to sit through that. All right, hold on. All right, so I dug into the spiritual meanings of these. Again, we have a frog, a bear, a pearl, solar plexus, chakra, love, and a cap. And this what came out. All right. So the frog is balancing of emotion and action. Okay. The bear is inner strength, protective instincts. The pearl is divine feminine energy, calming. All right. Solar plexus is your how we identify ourselves, our confidence, our willpower, love. Okay, we all know what love. And the cap is you're covered. It's a covering. All right, and you're covering from God or spirit or source creator, whatever you choose to use. All right. So what I got out of this is we've been asked to balance our emotions with our action. During this process of renewal, we need to use our protective instincts during this time. All right, by tapping into the divine energy for calming while we're transforming during this transformation. Keep identifying with the frequency of love, and because it's your shield. All right, it's your shield at this time. So when I was saying earlier how old stuff was coming up, that old timeline, it's still clinging. So I don't think we will be into the North Node until later this summer. So during this time, we still on this bridge, y'all. So we still have to do our due diligence in making sure that we're shaking off that old energy. So yes, it will keep coming up. You will have to keep backing it up. And like I said, Spirit is saying tap into the divine feminine energy, all right, to help balance out that masculine. So if emotions is okay, I see now. Your emotions is feminine energy. Action is masculine energy. All right. So as you're taking action, all right, make sure that you are tapping back into the feminine energy. All right, because it takes the masculine energy to keep pressing forward. All right, keep taking action to create your next level, but make sure you're balancing out with that calm feminine, divine feminine energy. All right, and because that healthy balance will keep you on a love frequency so you can remain covered. All right. That's a protective shield. All right, so we got that out. All right, so let's see. Okay, I was moving this card, but it fell open. The box fell open, so I guess I was supposed to use it. Awesome. So yeah, as we strive for our, well, nothing's perfect, but as you know, it's perfect with imperfect. Yeah. Wabi Sabi. As we, thrive to get our ideal of a perfect reality. Make sure you're doing things to stay balanced with your emotions and your actions. All right. All right. Spirit, is there anything in here that you want to share with us? Would you like to elaborate? These two came out. All right. We got to adapt and thrive in new worlds. All right. Where are my glasses? All right. So, adapt and thrive. It says, luck flows with change. Stay flexible. Embrace shifts. Learn from the journey as the answers reveal themselves. All right. New world. There are many more things for you to discover. So don't give up. Yes. Spirit's been saying this a lot lately. Because I know the energy is heavy. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got a word to go. I'm going to keep it. Yeah. Like I said, old stuff is coming up. The energy is kind of heavy in pockets. And so, in order to thrive, you got to be adaptable. So, as you're taking this action, make sure you're doing things to balance out your energy by tapping back into the divine feminine frequency. Okay? All right. We're building a new world for ourselves, not only for ourselves, but on an individual basis, but as a collective. That's what we're doing. Each and every last one of us who are taking action to change and to be more in tune with the love frequency. And I ain't just talking about affectionate love, just love for mankind, love for all things, love for ourselves, compassion, and then again, we extend that outward. We want to be that thing that we want from the world or from others. All right. So, Spirit is encouraging us. It is a worthy goal. All right. So, keep going. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? All right. We got clear mind. All right. So, following up, a lot of things are going to come back trying to haunt you from the past. Clear your mind. You may have to do step up on your meditation practices so you can stay in the moment. All right. I got that on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to keep it. It says meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So yes, you might have to meditate, step up on your meditative practices to stay in the moment. Don't go down a rabbit hole about what happened in the past. To the best of your ability, it's easier said than done sometimes, but you have to really, Spirit is really stressing that you don't want to create the same thing. Okay. Watch your thoughts, keep your mind clear. All right. Things come up, Ho'oponopono, release it. All right. All right. Stay in the moment and now. All right. You're asked to have unwavering faith right now. What is this? Oh yeah. So this card came out. On your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get new perspective. It was, so it was on the bottom at first with spiritual retreat, and I put it back. So I'm gonna say, take Spirit wants you to take some alone time. All right, so you can reconnect. And spiritual retreat is seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. All right, so that's what you've been doing. And on the bottom of the deck, we got resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. This is what we're doing. Reinvent yourself, and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. All right, very good. That's awesome. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's a whole process, y'all, that we have to be engaged with every day, every single day. We've been in the darkness longer than we've been in the light, longer than we've been on with the truth. All right. So of course, just because you decided don't mean everything gonna clear up right away. So we gotta use our willpower. All right, use our willpower. All right. These cards just flipped over. Using your willpower, focusing on love. That's some happiness magic. All right. Happiness creates the magic. It fuels your magic. Staying in the moment. Where'd it go? Yeah, staying in the moment. Being thankful. I know it's not being gratitude, but happiness, joy, that's a frequency. All right. So in order to keep creating your next level, you have to use your playful energy. All right. It's magical. All right. So stay in the moment. Look, wow. Transmutation in the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm saying. When you start feeling pulled back to the past or pulled back to negative memories or whatever, take some alone time, because we did have that. It says take some time. Take some alone time. All right. And reconnect with your inner wisdom. All right. Transmute that energy. Be in the moment of now. All right. Tap into joy, playful energy. Joyful, playful energy to transmute any negative energy that might be trying to, creep in from the past. All right. All right. So I'm going to give you some angel numbers. All right. Let's see if Spirit has an angel number that we could look out for today, because we always looking for signs, synchronicities. Now, Spirit speak to us more than just through angel numbers now. All right. You see a frog today. All right. You might run across a video, got a bear on it. You might have some pearls on your neck. These symbols, anything, Spirit is always talking through us. All right. Through our reality. All right. 2121 energy levels. That came out. So, but before I go into this, like I said, the universe is always speaking to us through signs and symbols. All right. So any one of these symbols can apply to, can come up in your reality today, as well as the numbers. All right. All right. Even a bird. All right. All right. So, all right. 2121 energy levels, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting. This is what we're doing right now. We waiting. We're, even though you may not be sitting still, but we're on the bridge. We're waiting for those doors of opportunity to fully open up to us right now. So this is the work that we're doing as we're waiting. All right, discipline. Keep the discipline. You gotta keep the discipline. Exaggeration and the opposite sex. It says the day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Thank you, Spirit. That's the perfect card to close out this reading. Because we were, like I said, out the gate, we were being told as you're taking action, you know, you have to balance your action and your emotional energy. So that's why I say energy levels. You have to maintain the balance, all right, and stay disciplined. All right, 777 is on the bottom of the deck. It says contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. I don't know if the whole message, all these words really apply, but what I do know, this first part, this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. All right. So when I was saying how we had all that fire energy come in yesterday, that's action energy. And then the moon came in and kind of lulled things out to balance things out. You know, don't want you running out here all wild and crazy now. When I was telling y'all to go jump out the window. So, you know, the moon came in with that soft feminine energy, and it balanced things out. And so you might have woke up with a little uncertainty. You might wake up today or the next few days, because the energy is gonna last 3 to 5 days. So, if you're not tapped in, that could probably make you feel uncertain, have some uncertainty about, you know, did you do the right thing or whatever, or are you doing the right thing? So just make sure you keep tapping in. Yeah, you got a lot of wisdom. We've gained a lot of wisdom on this journey. So be confident that you know what to do and when to do it. All right. So I think that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hope this helps someone. And until next time, bye.